Let's just redo the intro. We'll call it DeRailed. I like that. I like that. DeRailed. Alright, welcome back to Mohit interrupted me on the intro.
Didn't know you were doing it. Go ahead.
We're gonna have the intro for. We're gonna have the new intro already.
There's 56 claps in this zombie. It's giving me hard.
If you're watching this right now, say I love pineapples.
I love pineapples. I love me some pineapples. Alright. What's the first topic today? I think we'll talk about.
Alright.
Let's roll.
Alright. Shut the fuck up, you ogre.
Come on, dog. We're 15 minutes ahead of schedule. Let's go.
His voice cracked.
Let's go.
Welcome back to the DeRailed pot.
Topics are empty, by the way, if y'all can see it.
We just laugh. You're fucking it up.
Alright, let's go.
Mute yourself.
Alright, come on.
Welcome back to episode 3 of the... Alright, now I'm getting fucking pissed.
No,
The fourth time.
No, you're not, bitch. Come on. Hold on.
I heard your voice really high.
Yeah. Christian, talk real quick.
Hello.
No, I need to hear you real quick.
Hey, yo, we need to put all this in. All this has to go in.
Yeah, it has to, bro.
All right, welcome back to the third episode of the DeRailed podcast. We're back again. We've got a lot of topics to cover. We've had a very busy week, a very extravagant today, Junior. A very extravagant week. I turned 20. My guest turned 21. Christian recently turned 20, and Anonymous Mike recently started going through menopause. We've got a lot. Got a lot of various topics to talk about today, but I want to start off first and foremost with Christian.
Shit! What the fuck? Oh shit! Oh, we need to clean up on that form.
What did you do?
He just spat. He just spat all over Mohit's shit, dog.
Oh fuck!
Yo, what happened to the audio?
Dude, so much for COVID, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Damn!
Mo, your water's gone.
Oh! Yeah, this is strong
What are
over
we
me,
doing?
dog. Here you go.
Alright, we gotta get a little bit serious.
Huh?
Leave all this. All this is going in. This is gold. What happened to the audio, bro?
That was me, sorry.
I don't know.
I didn't know.
I wonder if the mics picked it up. All right, audio's good now.
I don't know what the fuck's going on with your shit. Alright.
This fucking weak ass headset.
Can we start?
Yeah, this is going in, dude. This
Are
is
we
the start.
are we ready to roll, Chrissy?
We've been rolling. How you been? Fantastic.
How was your week?
It was very eventful. At work.
Yeah.
Talking to Mike.
How's it feel turning 21, Mo?
Don't touch the fucking mic with your mouth. Idiot.
We got Riley Reed on the podcast.
My daughter fucking uses that mic, you dick.
Wait, what? Why?
They fuck around out here. I told you that.
Alright. Yeah, it feels great. Turn 21. I guess. Ready to go gamble.
What you do?
We went to OC last night.
We went to OC, almost got beat up by a few bouncers.
Yeah. We tried to sneak a 15-year-old into a bar.
Yeah.
I mic'd him up for a YouTube video. He
Uh-huh.
went up in there. Dude, he almost got his ass whooped. I got to give props to him.
He tried to steal a ladder for some Asian dude. The Asian dude was not having it.
I
It's
was
not
going to try to
fucking
get a
funny.
15-year-old into the bar.
No, it's for content, Mike. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you almost got that kid killed, but
No, we didn't,
No,
dude.
he didn't kill.
I
That's a little
concur.
bit overstated, dude.
Vlog coming soon.
Christian, hand this to Mo. See what he does with it.
Mo, go ahead. Crack it open, boy. 21. Here's the 21. Alright, now crack it open, boys. I'm going to just use Mo's ID.
No, you're not.
He opened
Give
it.
that shit back. Give that shit back.
As you guys can see, Anonymous Mike is taking on his role fully with the new voice.
Yeah.
Alright,
You gonna
Mike.
drink it for real?
Cheers,
Huh?
boys.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Norm, don't you dare. No. That's not happening.
I'm sorry, we cannot drink underage. Well, I don't drink anyways.
Mo, have you ever had a beer? Did you have a beer yet?
I don't think neither of us have ever tasted a lick of alcohol.
Dude, I think, and for future, since we're just fucking rocking and rolling, so you're not gonna drink that?
hand it back over.
I think you need to bring your mic stand so you can get closer to the mic, man.
I don't have one.
All right, we'll work on that, Mike.
Thought you said you did.
He does, Mike. Mike. Hey, Mike.
Okay, I think it'll just make you louder.
Hey, Mike.
And
Okay.
Norm,
What's up, bro?
get it level. Get the mic level. Like, all right. You know what? Yeah. Go ahead. Yep. Up. Yeah. Yeah.
Pause.
Put it right up against it.
Alright.
Almost right up against his lips. All right. Now talk.
Just gotta talk normally.
Come on.
How you been, nerd?
All right, so Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion broke
Oh.
the internet for their supposed assets. Some might say.
Here's your fucking voice clear real quick.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the worst part. You know about watching this shit.
I think this might be our best episode yet. But they broke the internet for their assets. Apparently, Ben Shapiro, a lot of politicians, congressmen, congresswomen, said that they set the women back 100 years with this supposed song. What are your guys' thoughts?
What congressperson said that?
Somebody tweeted that they put
Yeah.
women back 100 years with that.
And somebody, the one of them, like, y'all said something in the chat about
Yeah. That was
no
something
father
about.
figures.
Yeah, even though Cardi B
Yeah.
had a dad in her life.
Yep.
But
Which was
Yeah.
extremely racist by whoever tweeted that.
Yeah.
But go on, Mo.
When did we talk about that?
that was a while ago, I think.
We talked on it in PlayStation.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't think it sets them back. It's not, I haven't heard the song. I read the lyrics. It's kind of crazy. But I don't understand why this is internet breaking. But like, there have been so many rappers who have done it before.
I agree. When males do it, it's not as bad. Jenny Aiko literally says the same stuff as they say. It's just more in a more petite way, more fancy way.
What do you mean by more petite, though?
Like she'll be like, she's got a song called "Pussy Fairy." And it's literally just her bragging about her pussy.
I honestly don't know anything about these songs. I'll tell you right now, though, I don't like the rappers that just talk about that type of stuff in general. Like,
I mean,
I'm just saying, I like rappers that have a story.
Right. It's not for you, and it's not for me. I'm not gonna like go in my car and be like, man, I'm about to turn fucking WAP on. You know what I mean? It worked.
Probably do, though.
They fucking
Today it was 5 days old and it had I think 80 million views.
It's gonna get,
bro. It's gonna get used by the
play,
girls.
yeah.
Like girls
It
are gonna
worked.
play it. Girls
It
are gonna
worked.
play it. They're making it
I
for
just-
girls. They're not
I mean,
making
I
it for
just-
you to play. Man.
Yeah,
I'll play it.
I just feel like
I'll
it's.
bump that shit.
You
That's
listened to
not-
it, right? I have yet to listen to it.
Yeah.
How was it?
Different.
You were saying it was a little vulgar.
Kylie Jenner's in it.
Yeah,
the video.
that caused a lot of problems just by her walking. She was getting slandered.
They
I don't
haven't,
know why.
They have a petition for 70,000 signatures to get her out of the video.
Really?
That's so
70,000
stupid, bro.
signatures.
People really like hate on anything. Just literally anything.
Why?
They just didn't like her in it.
Really?
Yeah.
They said she's too plasticky or something like that.
Well, I mean, she is, but we can't talk about it.
We're not, so Cardi B isn't?
Who? Cardi's got
B
fake
not too
titties.
plastically?
No, but she's
Plastic.
openly plastic. Like she said, she's got fake
Yeah,
titties.
Kylie denies it.
She just says that she got a lip job. That's it.
I still, like, why would you take her out of the video?
No, that's stupid.
They're not.
It is what it is.
No, I mean, I'm not saying they are, but to even start a petition, like, do something more productive with your time.
I don't think people have anything more productive to do.
I guess not.
Yeah, just like us, sitting on this.
The easy way to deal with this song is if you just don't listen to it. Like, if you don't want to, like, this type of music.
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand why
like,
there's such a.
Yeah, sorry, there shouldn't be anybody talking about it.
I don't understand why.
It just, I keep getting my thoughts together and then we start at the same time. Yeah, just like, nobody should be bitching about it.
I agree.
Like, but don't watch it. It's definitely not for your kids.
Yeah, it's not for the kids. I don't understand why there's such a big uproar about it. It's for the girls. It's made for the girls.
It's not a like a good girl. Like, girls, I don't think like girls should be listening to that, thinking that like what they're saying is okay though. You know what I'm saying?
I think they're trying to. I think
girl dad.
he is a girl dad.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand. Like, it's not as classy as something Ariana Grande would drop, but she's had her moments where she gets freaky as well. You know what I mean? Well, actually, that's not a good comparison. It's not as classy as other things, all right? But I don't think it's. I'm pretty sure, Mike, like a lot of high schoolers, a lot of middle school girls, they're gonna listen to this, man, whether you like it or not.
That's the problem though. I don't think that middle school girls should be listening to that.
This is how it is.
Well, that's not a good argument.
I mean, I get what you're saying. It's not something that I probably would prefer my kid to listen to either.
That's why, like, people are complaining about putting songs like this out there. It doesn't set a good precedent. You know what I mean?
Mike, there's porn out there. That's not a good precedent.
It's not really on them though.
Precedent.
You got a precedent. I said precedent.
But it's not really on them to not put out songs like that. It's on the parents. To
Yeah,
make sure
you got to filter your kids.
I agree.
they make a song like that. We can't.
Let them rock out, man. Fucking let people live.
People were making sex
Sick of
songs for
bullshit.
years.
Facts.
Like I said though, I don't like that type of music. So, like,
But there's some people that's their favorite type of music. You know what I'm saying?
like I said, my favorite rappers are Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. Like,
Right.
even Eminem. Like, Eminem has a story, but his stuff was ridiculous back in the day too. Like, he would be talking about killing his wife and all that.
Really?
It's probably something I shouldn't have listened to.
Eminem probably has the craziest music when he's like first coming in the game. Yeah, he's craziest.
But there was a lot of talk about getting him off television too.
Off television.
Yeah, like MTV. MTV used to play
Used to be
videos.
popping. Yeah. I remember.
MTV used to play music videos.
Yeah, no, they would do the top 100 every weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, you don't know nothing about that. You think we're too young.
I don't know.
Dog, I can't take you serious with this voice, man.
That was a joke.
Yeah.
It just sounds so creepy.
Yeah. But, like,
Give us your favorite Kendrick
so
bar.
what's up? Sorry. What's up with the, like, censorship? Is that stuff, do you think it should be censored on, like, public television or cable television?
It is censored on cable television.
That video can't be censored.
Yes, it can.
I mean, did they play it on, like,
Honestly,
MTV?
I don't know anybody who watches cable.
I mean, I guess
anymore.
everything's on YouTube, really.
Yeah. It's censored on YouTube.
Is it?
It's 18 plus, but that's
Yeah,
also on the parents.
I mean, that's all you can do for YouTube. It definitely is an 18 plus song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as cable goes, I don't even know if they like show music videos and stuff on cable anymore. I mean, me, to be honest, I don't watch cable besides sports. I don't really watch cable. Do you guys watch cable? This is something a good question because a lot of people that I talk to, nobody watches cable. You do?
I haven't watched cable in
Hey,
years.
you don't need to watch cable.
Yeah, everything comes out on
Yeah, everything's streamed
Yeah,
right
you
now.
can-
It's all
you can
streaming.
Hulu.
Personally, I watch more than anything. I watch YouTube.
YouTube, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
YouTube is the new cable. It
My-
really is.
My like weekly watch time is like 46 hours.
Really?
On YouTube?
Yeah.
You can check that.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could check that.
YouTube is definitely the new cable, and then Twitch for gamers. Everybody watches Twitch and stuff.
Yeah.
I probably spend countless hours watching Twitch too.
Yeah, I'm a streamer. I'm a streamer.
I stream part time, but that's neither here nor there.
The Great Gambino, follow him.
Yeah,
T-H-E. D-R-E-A-T.
you gonna finish
D-I-N.
it?
D-I-N-O. Follow him.
Appreciate that, Mike. Appreciate the shout out.
Link in the description.
Link in the
Yeah,
description.
link it.
What's up, guys? You guys apparently I don't know what we did with the last episode, but it didn't get the exposure that it needed to. We're sitting at 6 views.
Let's not talk about our past.
No, we got to touch on it. The first
No, we
episode got
don't.
46. I guess we need to start.
You know why we got 46 views on the first episode? Because you watched it 40 times and I watched it 6 times.
I promise you, I didn't click on that video more than twice.
You're a bullshit liar.
I swear.
I watched it once.
All right, so that's accounted for 3 views. You counted, you 6.
I mean, but every time we click on it, I think it counts as a view, even if
You
don't
gotta-
watch it through.
You got to be there for at least like 15, 20 seconds for it to count.
Right. So,
I don't know. Maybe we should just start putting Jake Paul on.
you remember back when we were in school, and there was a teacher out there that did YouTube videos. Not gonna say the names.
Back when you were in school, we weren't even. Our parents probably weren't even thought of.
Can you go ahead and answer the question, please? Do you remember the teacher who had his own YouTube channel and made videos for class?
The science one?
We're not gonna. Yeah. But you know he used to watch his own videos to get clips.
Yeah.
Yeah. He would have like 8 up at a time watching them.
Really?
Yep.
He had some views.
Yeah, they were all.
He used to pay his kids to watch them too.
Yeah.
It's like just to click on them all over and over.
Yeah, I mean,
do it all day.
that's crazy.
Smart.
Yeah.
Think it's smart.
But he's got more views than we do.
I mean, they're fabricated views. I could go on.
Ours are fabricated views, I guarantee it.
Pull
All our
up
views are us.
pull up the analytics and see how many unique viewers we got on that one episode. Dude, YouTube's a hard game, man. It's not easy.
Do you think putting those topics really help? I don't think it helps.
Some topics.
Yeah, like you say, you put Nick Merckx and all them bitches in your stream.
Oh yeah, I
don't
know
think
it does.
helps get you viewers.
I know it does because freaking at nighttime when I go to watch Nick Merckx's VODs, there's like 5 streamers pulled up that have him in the title. So like when you search Nick Merckx, like those streams pop up.
Yeah, but they're not gonna click on yours.
They might not, but they might. You know what I mean? It's more of a possible. It's more people that will see my face.
What about on YouTube? You think that matters?
Oh, I want to touch on this real quick. How about the Doc's return, dude?
Dr. Disrespect versus Ninja.
Ninja?
You hear about that?
No.
Well, I watched this. I think it was on Snapchat, like one of their Snap stories. And Ninja's like spontaneous return to YouTube streaming. He blew it out of the water.
It was Twitch. He returned to Twitch, and Doctor came to YouTube.
Yeah, he returned to Twitch, but
He returned to Twitch.
no, he did like a stream on YouTube.
Peace.
Wait, what?
He did a stream on YouTube as well. He blew it out of the water. It was like 160,000.
Ninja? Oh, big combo. We're gonna keep rolling. Ninja got 160?
Something like that.
Yeah. You guys see
Dr.
Shroud?
Disrespect.
500
to YouTube.
Yeah.
Didn't even show his face. And I think within 42 seconds, not even showing his face, he pulled like 380,000.
That definitely has to do with circumstance though, because they both Ninja was coming off of a contract, a different platform. Doctor he played his hand perfectly because he had that ban and everybody was like, "What happened to Doc? What happened to Doc?" And the day he got banned, he was like #1 trending on Twitter. So like he played his hand perfectly. He took that 2-month hiatus and all that stuff.
And what would you say about Shroud? He did the same thing as Ninja. He coming from Mixer and he got that 17,000 views for that.
He's on Twitch, right?
Twitch.
517,000?
Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah. So he did the same thing as Ninja.
He's Siege player, right?
Nah, he plays the whole. He was that former CS:GO pro. Cloud9.
Yeah, I've seen him. I think I've seen him play Siege. Rainbow Six.
I think he plays sometimes. He plays like a lot of. Right now, it's mostly Warzone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess Ninja just doesn't have the wave no more.
I'm telling you, the whole transition to Mixer really screwed him up.
I mean, Shroud did the same thing.
He's on the downturn before that. Ninja.
Dude, he went from like 14 point something million subscribers on Twitch now to like I think
He had followers
or whatever it was.
There's no chance he had 14 million subs.
Nah, living like amazingly.
But what do you call it? Ninja, I don't know. I feel like he's just always in beef. It's kind of like I don't hate on him personally, but it's easy for people to hate on him.
We got 7 views, fellas.
Nice.
Up from 4.
Yeah, he is like. I mean, they just had that XQC beef, the Validity beef. What was it?
He's always like going at people on Twitter, man. And even when Jake Paul got in trouble, there was no need for Ninja to chime in. He just chimed in. He's just always throwing his nose and stuff that doesn't need to be put in.
I kind of stopped watching him after that Nate shot beef. How you gonna tell the best COD player, one of the best COD
It wasn't real beef. Like they're good.
No,
friends.
they're that little argument.
Yeah. No.
But like everyone complaining about it.
I hate teammates like that. I really do.
You're one of them.
No, I'm not.
You're one of them.
No, I'm not.
You're one.
I know I'm not. I'm nowhere where Isaiah, Ninja, and freaking.
No, you're. I mean, you're not that bad, but you're pretty bad.
How? Well, how would you say so?
When I'm trying to do something, and you're like, Mo, go do this. Go do this scam. Go get this scam. No, not the most wanted. Not the most wanted. Go get the scam. Get the scam.
Sometimes you leave dead silences, and that's what hurts me. Dead silence, you can make so many plays.
Let me play.
Subscribers +2, boys. No, but I don't know. He's just not the wave no more. I think Nick Merckx is the best streamer on Twitch right now. That's just plain and simple. He's the most entertaining. One thing that's fucked up about the whole Doc situation is Twitch has in everybody that's contractually abided or freaking contractually whatever to Twitch, they can't play with anybody that's been banned from Twitch. So Nick can't play with Doc if he wanted to, which is crazy to me. They're really good friends.
Swag's pretty good too.
Swag, yeah, he's good.
Him, Nick, and someone else just won that
100K, yeah. Biffle, he's freaking
Biffle,
16, dude. Kid's 16 years old. $100,000.
Nick started young too, I believe.
Yeah, Nick.
He started.
A lot of gamers.
All
the gamers started young, bro.
All the good ones.
Yeah, but going back to what you said, I think that's kind of sucks, but I get it. I guess. I mean, they're banning a dude. Why would streamers playing with him?
Yeah, you can't. You can't because then that defeats the purpose of the ban.
Yeah, he'd still technically.
No, it doesn't.
On Twitch.
I really don't think it does.
He would still technically be on there. Like he's not reaping the benefits, but his voice is still on the platform.
Right.
His voice is on the platform,
Like,
but
say-
he doesn't gain anything.
Like
He
say,
doesn't gain it.
okay, but say like me and you were big streamers. I got banned for being an idiot because that would probably happen, and you do a stream, and big in the title is streaming with C-Chain.
Right.
I'm hyped up because I got banned. They're like, yo, he's on here. Like, we can actually watch him. You get twice as many views that stream, split it down to half, and give me half. I'm still making money off the platform.
I don't think
they
no.
would do that.
I know Twitch is punching the air, dude. YouTube got 500,000 views with Dr. Disrespect. Twitch's main thing, they want to keep people on their platform. And what they're doing is driving people away.
Well, they're getting real political now. Like, can't do certain things. That's the main fact.
But according to
Right.
Doc, which I personally don't believe, but according to Doc, he doesn't even know why he was banned. Take it how you want.
He definitely knows.
He might not, dude.
Nah, no way.
He
It's
was,
that big of a contract and he doesn't know why.
he was in a he had a contract with him. He knows why.
I know, he
got
said he
banned.
was suing him.
He said he was thinking about it.
No, he's going to. That much money involved? He said he was going to sue him.
I mean, I don't know.
These streamers are making more than professional athletes.
Yeah.
Some of them.
The top of the
Not-
top.
Yeah, not a lot of them.
The top of the top are making more than the bottom feeders of the professional athletes.
I mean, some of them make good amount.
Ninja made more than DeRailed.
No.
He made more than like stars that are on their rookie contract.
I saw something crazy. He made like 32 million in 1 year.
Yeah, I did see.
Oh no, yeah, actually, Ninja got paid really well this
Yeah,
year.
he got
30 million.
he got a lot this year, but it's not going to be like that in the upcoming years.
You know?
So Ninja probably this year's gonna bring in like 33 mil. Yeah.
He's still in contract talks to be like exclusive on one platform. So
He was He was the biggest streamer of all time at one point.
Oh yeah.
If YouTube keeps getting bigger streamers, they're going to be pretty decent.
YouTube's here for the long run, bro.
YouTube Gaming has a good head. You know, Fwiz.
Boys, yeah.
Fwiz is doing great for them.
Yeah, man.
He
He's from the Call of Duty scene where we come from.
Yeah, and he brought the Call of Duty scene to YouTube.
Yep.
Moved it away from Twitch.
Wiz is a good guy to have in charge over there, man.
Yeah.
But YouTube, like we said, like YouTube's here for the long run, man. It's been here since we were kids, and as all these other platforms wean and die off, YouTube just keeps growing and growing and growing. YouTube is the new cable, as we were saying earlier.
YouTube has no competitors.
It doesn't.
I think YouTube's always going to be around as well because you can constantly educate yourself,
Yeah.
like on what you want to learn.
Literally anything.
Yeah.
You can self-educate yourself on literally. You could go to college on YouTube, honestly.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't see anybody that could maybe dethrone YouTube here soon. Maybe if Spotify were to go to video, maybe. Maybe.
They're trying to do that for Joe Rogan.
Video-wise?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's not gonna touch
I
YouTube.
could, bro. It could.
Right
Yo,
away.
they said I saw this statistic. They were like, if you were to watch every video on YouTube in a row, like say stop everybody uploading it right now. Everything that's been uploaded to YouTube. You take it and watch it. You'll be watching for like something stupid like 100 trillion more years.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy because
It's unlimited.
anybody can upload. Anybody.
Yeah.
We can upload.
Like this podcast, you'll see us on YouTube.
Hopefully you'll see us on YouTube.
Yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, comment.
Yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, man. Make sure, actually, hopefully you're even watching at this point because we get about 6 views.
We probably should have said comment in the beginning.
Who knows if they even make it to this point? At this point, we're just talking to ourselves in 10 years. Or to the thousands and millions in 10 years.
We're gonna have a bigger podcast than Joe Rogan in 10 years.
Yes, sir. Spotify's going to sign us to 200 million.
No, we're gonna have our own streaming platform that knocks YouTube off.
What's up with the hat, Christian? How about we discuss that?
Yeah,
for a
dude, you
second?
look like freaking Logan Paul in Europe when he had that press conference against KSI. What's up, bro?
You look like you're about to buy art from of just pictures of fat guys.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
Very
You gotta go buy art just with pictures of fat guys.
Do you have any like self-portraits?
Yeah, listen. You look like you look like you got a baby hat on.
It is pretty small.
Almost looks like one of them fat babies.
What did Mo
He's got like a
Mo
milk
say?
bottle in his hand.
What did Mo say? Oh yeah, your chin looks like a ball sack.
Mo said that. Why can't you say that?
If
I did say that.
If Mike was a cartoon, he'd be Peter Griffin with a beard.
It'd just be Peter Penis.
The joke. Oh.
That's a neat slapper.
Yo, imagine being insecure about your voice and you have to make it deeper.
Yeah, that's
I'm
sad.
not insecure.
You're not insecure? You're even making it deeper while talking.
We can go with this if you want.
That's what I was waiting for.
Don't fucking matter to me, boys.
Oh man, what a shit episode, boys.
Okay. Now we get more views.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you got, a hotkey to switch back and forth?
Just a little knob bitch.
Oh man, dude.
So talk about the hat. What's the purpose?
Yeah, you never
of the
gave
hat?
your explanation.
I just found it one day and I started wearing it.
Where'd you get it
Cool
from?
story, bro.
My closet.
You just had that?
Yeah.
That's
I think it was my dad's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good combo.
interesting.
Keep it up, guys.
You want to go deeper? What are the roots of your despair?
What the fuck is that hat? How do we do that, dude?
Huh?
The fucking hat. What's up with it, dude? What the fuck?
Squat, bench, dead. All right, you see now that's worse, man.
Nah, that makes sense.
That no, it looked better when you were French. It looked
This
way
is
better
like-
than you were French.
Have you guys ever played Black Ops 2 Zombies?
Mm-hmm.
You remember Weasel?
No.
Oh.
The dude you had to kill in Mob of the Dead? Black Ops 2 Zombies?
No, sir.
He had this hat. It's like Italian or something. I don't know.
Why is Kangaroo Jack on your shit?
It's Kangol.
It's Kangaroo Jack.
This hat costed $66,000.
What's up with that hat? Oh, that's an ugly ass hat.
Yeah,
too.
man.
Oh,
Look,
yeah, you're
the
one
guy
of
that got you guys this hat is no longer on your team. He's been throwing dimes to Delaware
That's
local. Shout out Chris Godwin.
No, hold up. That's not true. The guy who got us this hat, the one that says "Do your job," he's still on the team.
Dude, Bill Belichick sucks.
Bill Belichick does not suck.
It's like, nah, he's pretty
Hey,
good.
we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. You know who read everything. I do think.
It was
I
both.
think,
It was
yeah,
both
I
of
think
them.
it's both.
It is
I
both.
think
What do you
Brady's
mean
gonna
you
play
think?
well.
It is both.
But a lot of people think Brady was assistant quarterback.
Yeah, and that's dumb. It's literally.
I mean, right now, it's not fair for him. Bill Belichick, coaching is something you get better at over years. Quarterback, you get better at over years, but your physical ability depreciates. So he's 42. To hold him to a standard of him being like 28 in his prime.
That's not the argument, though. The
No,
argument
I mean,
is
he will
that
be
Brady,
doing that. Wait till
Brady
you-
had success because he was with Bill Belichick. That's the argument.
I understand what everyone's saying, but the truth is that Belichick didn't even really touch the offense. It was like each offensive coordinator working with Brady. Brady didn't have an input. Belichick, I mean, obviously he has an input, but he didn't like control the offense. Josh McDaniels,
He's still head honcho the whole
he's
season.
head
Yeah.
honcho, but he doesn't.
I
create
get the
game plan.
coordinator.
Yeah, but he had different. That wasn't his only coordinator.
No, I know the offense changed. It was different with Charlie Weiss. It was different with Bill
Right.
O'Brien. It was different.
All right,
each
so
time.
That's why.
under that
Belichick-
argument, then you're saying it's Tom's the fucking man. Then Bill really
No,
what
I
was
mean-
Bill was just defense.
Bill's defense has been pretty decent.
No, it's been great, but what the argument like Tom needed Bill, Bill needed Tom is basically like they did their own
No,
shit.
that's why they needed each other because
Yeah,
Bill
yeah,
needed
yeah.
needed to focus on the defense.
But as far as offensive goes, that's where Tom is. Tom don't give a fuck about defense.
yeah, well, I
So
mean,
who do you think will do better this year if they play?
I think Bill Belichick.
I don't think
I
so,
don't
man.
know. Tampa Bay's got a squad down
Their offense is fucking stacked.
Fuck Tampa Bay.
Yo, it hit me as the gears were turning. Doesn't he look like Captain Underpants?
Yo, dude, what the fuck?
Dude, this guy.
It's so fucking
It
random.
just hit me.
That's not, your gears are turning the wrong way. Dude. Get them shits back in order.
What?
We're talking about fucking football. You watch football?
You're shaped like a football.
Oh shit.
Well, you shaped like a fucking big ass pillow.
Okay, that great one, Mike. That was
We do better than that.
wow.
Girls love to cuddle with pillows, not footballs.
I still watch some Tom Brady tributes every week.
I bet you do. I bet you cry yourself to sleep every
So,
night.
so what happened? So, do you think if Tampa Bay wins the Super Bowl this year, how much will that discredit Bill Belichick?
None.
You don't think so?
I think it discredits either of them.
No, this year doesn't change anything, man. Honestly, people are always going to look for a reason.
It's
to
only
hate.
going to be a 1 year thing or 1 or 2 years.
It's 2 years.
Yeah, it's not
He's signed for
gonna
2
be
years. Dude, I don't know, Tom. If,
Well,
if
so-
he's having fun, he's gonna keep playing, man.
It also depends on his wife. His wife has like really been getting
He
on
don't
him.
give a
All right. Another question. Tampa Bay wins the Super Bowl. Bill Belichick goes 7-9. Still doesn't matter.
No.
I don't think so. I don't think it affects either one of theirs.
No, because I mean, it's not.
The question could be vice versa too, really.
But I mean, the media's going to take it that way. The media's going to be like,
the media is going to take it a lot that way. A lot of casual fans are going to take it that way. People who say Tom Brady's a system quarterback really is just a casual fan. Like, imagine saying, is Carson Wentz a system quarterback?
Christian, what the fuck are you doing? I know. Dude,
there we go. We're
All
solid.
right. Yeah, but like, imagine saying.
Get involved in the podcast by talking, not by doing random dumb shit.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Keep it rolling.
All right, imagine.
Why you talk?
Fucking Bruce Wayne over here.
Imagine saying Carson Wentz is a system quarterback because Nick Foles took him to the Super Bowl, won that game, and then took him to the playoffs the next year.
I genuinely
That's a
believe
lazy argument.
the Eagles would not have won the Super Bowl with Carson Wentz. I genuinely believe
They might not have. They definitely weren't going to the playoffs the next year with Wentz. No way.
Yeah, they weren't. But I don't feel like once that year he wasn't. I get that he had an MVP type season, but I don't know. Nick just had something about him that year. He was taking risks that I don't think Wentz would have took in the Super Bowl, bro. I feel like Wentz would have been shook.
Nick Foles. Nick Foles don't take risks.
Nick Foles don't take risks.
He threw safe throws, man.
Yeah.
Do you guys need to watch? Did you guys watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah, they were open by 5 yards.
The only play they ran was an RPO.
Bro,
Literally, they fucking ran a fake to the running back, a slant over the middle, and he would either give it to the running back or throw it to the slant. That's literally the whole Super Bowl.
Fourth down.
The whole playoff.
Fourth down. Whose call was it to do Philly?
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
right. It was Carson Wentz,
That's
wasn't it?
not a risk.
Oh no, that's right. It was Nick Foles.
Legal formation.
Who threw?
Yeah.
Okay, illegal formation, whatever. James White didn't make it in the end zone.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
But
not even close.
just throw to Alshon Jeffrey in the corner of the end zone with two defenders on him. Oh, that's such a safe throw.
I'm telling
That was
you,
a dump
fuck out of here,
90% of the games are built for Nick Foles not to fuck up. That's 100% true.
But he did it, didn't he?
No, but okay, that's like we're going in depth. But I'm just talking about the casual fan standpoint, right? Would anyone say Carson Wentz is a system quarterback just casually? No. So then why do people say about Tom Brady?
I think
It's because he's at that level. It's the criticism that LeBron gets.
It's laziness, man. It's real lazy.
I don't think Tom Brady is a system quarterback.
No, I mean I don't think any of us do.
I think Bills fans think Tom Brady is a system
Bills
quarterback.
fans, yeah, Bills fans are haters.
Bills are like Bill Belichick fans.
Yeah, they like the coach better. They think.
Bill Belichick. Okay. Bills fans, obviously, they're gonna say that they don't fucking like the Patriots.
Christian, what's your thoughts? All right, next combo.
Where were we at?
Dude, I don't know. We've been all over the place.
How do you guys think Camp's gonna do? I think
That's what I want to touch on. I feel like Camp, dude, he's back with a vengeance.
I would like him to do well. I just don't think he will, dude. He's freaking so up and down. I mean, it could be because of the old coaching, but
He hasn't been healthy, and I think he's going to be healthy.
He has a stable coaching system this year.
that's what I'm saying.
Josh McDaniels does know how to get the best out of his players usually. I mean, he didn't have a good year last year, but I feel like
He's hurt.
Josh McDaniels?
Oh, you mean? I thought you meant Cam. Cam didn't have a good year.
No, I know he was hurt, but Josh McDaniels he had down. He wasn't good last year, but I still believe in him. I think he's gonna get the most out of Cam.
Cam's more motivated than I feel like he's ever been in his career.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I hope he does well. I really did, but
I like Cam.
I've had him.
Plus, our wide receiver course was so much better this year.
I don't think it is. It looks the same.
N'Keal Harry's been working a lot. Sanu's not injured anymore.
Oh my God. Bro, it's the
Sanu's
same
never
receiver
been a
core.
good
You're just
receiver.
They're getting better.
You're just wishing.
They're getting better.
Sanu has never been a good receiver.
He was a good number 2 in Atlanta for like 2 years.
So why they trade him?
Because they had another 2.
Yeah,
Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think Sanu's like the worst, but he's never like performed like up.
They need Mohamed Sanu to be their number 3 behind Edelman and Harry.
Yeah, you're asking a lot out of N'Keal Harry.
I thought
Edelman's not a number 1.
Well, he has to be in that right now.
That's tough.
I thought that that Bill Belichick would have considered Joe Flacco as an option.
That would have been
No.
Are you serious?
He was
No.
considering
He beat him home twice in the playoffs.
Like
So?
5 years ago.
No, not 5 years ago.
I mean, I think Bill could
have.
have made
I'm
it work
being
with Joe, but
sarcastic. 9 years ago.
9 years ago.
I think Bill could have made it work with Joe, but I feel like Andy Dalton would have been a better choice, and so was Cam.
Well, yeah, I agree. But I just think he could. I think Joe would have done well with him.
I think Cam Newton was probably the best pickup because they can do a lot with him, with his legs, with his passing.
I think he's probably the riskiest pickup though.
Yeah, he is
Who do you think will pick up Darius Geis?
No one.
That's what I was going to transition to.
I just did
So,
it for you, bud.
What was the whole deal? Didn't he like beat his wife or some shit?
He did more than that. He strangled her unconscious.
Strangled her unconscious.
Dude, I sent that to you.
Yeah. I think you did in
my
our chat.
bad. Yeah, dude, there was like 3 different things. Like 3 different occasions. Apparently. I mean, it's all
What are your thoughts as a
speculation.
Washington football fan?
Yeah. They did the right thing. I mean,
Ray
You
Rice
got it.
2.0?
No, I mean, there's no video. I mean, they didn't let it get to a court case. Guys could be proven innocent. You never know. But I think with the new staff in place, even if you get stories like that, I think you got to do something.
You think if it was a more vital person that they cut him?
No.
No.
Wait, my bad. Maybe. Because,
Nah.
Yeah, because I think the Redskins are trying to turn everything around. They
No,
just had
imagine Dwayne Haskins did it. He's not getting cut.
Sorry, the Washington football team.
Imagine Dwayne Haskins did it. He's not getting cut.
Wait, so is this like proven? Like he actually did it, or is it just
No,
allegations?
he's got charges.
He's got charges.
That means they have like
charges.
evidence for it.
They have evidence. Okay.
He turned himself in, too. So.
Gotcha. Well, I
That
mean,
don't
you got.
mean he's guilty, though.
Yeah, it does. I was just gonna say because
My
to a lot of college athletes, their careers get ruined over stuff like that, just allegations. But if there's evidence for them, that makes sense. Speaking of college,
hold on, real quick. We're not transitioning yet. Whoa, wait.
I'm sorry. You want to elaborate on the worst team in football?
Yeah. My point is, literally, the Redskins just had a scandal with how, like,
Yeah, but that doesn't.
I think that Ron Rivera is controlling a lot of the franchise.
What scandal are you referring to? The Trent Williams one?
Trent Williams.
No.
Yeah, downplaying his cancer.
No.
Oh.
Where you been? Under a rock?
Yeah,
Which
what the
scandal?
The sexual assault.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
The
where, like,
Gruden
that's
and
why
stuff. John Gruden and stuff. Yeah. My bad.
I don't think Jay Gruden
Jay Gruden, my bad.
had a lot to do with it. It was like scouts, and it was the radio guy. I actually liked his voice when I was listening to him on the radio too. Kind of pissing me off, but yeah, just a lot of like in-house things that you don't hear about. Like treating cheerleaders wrong.
Wait, you don't think Jay had much to do with it?
I don't know. I
He
mean,
did-
I don't think it was a report though. What I'm
Yeah,
saying is,
I don't
he-
think that
he was-
changes anything though. Like
don't.
they don't that they weren't gonna. If it was Dwayne Haskins or Terry McLaurin, they're not cutting them.
I don't know, man. I think Ron Rivera is different.
If it was
I think
Terry,
he's
if
coming
it was
in there,
Terry,
he's not gonna play. He's not gonna bullshit around with you, dude.
bro, if it was
Yeah.
Terry, he was not going to cut Terry. I'm telling you that
Or
right
Dwayne
now.
Haskins.
Darius, they gave Darius enough chances, and he just hasn't showed enough production or
Also-
stayed healthy.
Yeah, this is the first incident though.
Yeah, but
they
it's
This is his
probably
first
did
incident.
know.
Yeah.
They probably knew that he did it.
That's not
First
the
and
point
foremost.
we're making, Mike. The
He's only
point is
played
like
5 games. in
they're
3
fed up.
years.
Like
It doesn't matter.
they were looking for a reason to cut him.
No, they weren't.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. But I
They
mean,
weren't.
he had potential. It's just
Yeah.
Or what do you? Let's say he was.
He was the number one running back.
He was treading on a
he
thin
came
line.
out-
he wasn't important. to
He was
the team.
treading on a thin line
If he
because they
was-
wouldn't have done that with Terry.
There wasn't a thin line there. Like they weren't looking to cut him.
No, but he wasn't important as one of the main pieces. That's why they cut him.
He was going to be a main piece.
No, he's played 5 games in 3 years.
Doesn't matter.
It does.
He was still coming into camp healthy.
Mike, answer this
He
question.
would have been the number one running back on that team.
Answer this question. Do you think that if Terry McLaurin, same situation, he would have got cut?
Depends if they knew he was guilty. Yes.
No.
Yes,
No,
yes.
He would not have gotten cut.
Nobody gets that chance. Like if you're guilty of choking your girlfriend out unconscious, you're getting fucking cut. You cannot argue with me.
I don't think they
about
would have.
Ray Rice was one of the best players we had. He got cut.
He wouldn't have got cut if a video didn't come out.
Evidence.
No, but also it's a
They
little
knew
bit.
he
It's
was
also a little bit
cut.
different for running backs because they're so easily replaceable.
Terry
back-
McLaurin is considered a top 15 wide receiver last year.
running backs. I mean, they get new running backs. You can get one in the draft in the sixth
You know
round.
who a running back is right now, man?
Adrian
Now?
Peterson.
Yeah. How old is he?
How did he do last year?
How old is he?
Did he do better than Geis?
Yeah, he did.
Of course he did, because
All right, I'm just asking.
That's
No,
the
I'm just
problem.
asking.
That's what we're saying. Geis was treading on a
But-
thin line.
Guy still had the potential to be the
Yeah, but
a
it's just
very-
potential.
when Geis played, he was way better than any running back we had.
But that was it. He didn't play that much.
When Geis
All
played.
he was potential. That's
So
it.
but my point is they were with this coming out, they weren't looking for a reason to cut him.
No, they weren't.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
they're
I worded it wrong, but he was treading on a thin line, is what I'm saying.
not. If he was injured again this year, they weren't going to re-sign him.
I agree with that, but I'm just saying
That's what.
they knew he was gonna. I'm sure they had evidence, or it was gonna look bad enough. They can't keep a player like that right now. So even if it was with everything that's happened with all the reports before, they cannot keep a player like Darius Geis right now. It would look so bad.
All right, I want to transition to college. I want to talk about, as I was saying, like a
How
lot
I
of.
want to be back in the classroom. Yeah,
Do you?
big time. Especially when I start this program. Do not want to start a nursing program online.
Hey. Wouldn't it be easier to cheat though?
I don't cheat. That's the thing. Like
That's the problem.
I'm actually earning A's, and everyone's like, "Oh, you probably cheated." It makes me mad. This is the first time I'm smart. And I don't get no credit for it.
Well, cheating is probably the best way to do it.
not when
I'm
you
not advocating for that.
not when you
Not when you have people's lives in your hands.
exactly yeah.
Yeah, really.
When you're doing balance sheets and stuff. Cheat.
I don't think that's not what we're going to talk about college about. Though.
I wanted to get that out of the way.
Yeah. But I do want to touch on that real quick. A lot of schools are doing, I think, I'm not sure if it was last episode, we touched on it slightly, where they're going to have half the kids go to school one week and then half the next.
Deltec. There we go. Apparently, they're going to try to do labs and clinicals at a clinical site. So, basically everything except for the actual lecture. That's what I heard. I could be. I mean, I don't know what they've decided on.
UMBS is back in college. Like, they're doing in-person classes.
Are they really?
Y'all State, Wesley. I think they're all going back to school.
I feel like we're getting back to a norm. Because the stock market has been rising like no other. Freaking, we went to Ocean City. It's like, what pandemic? There's thousands of people just at the beach. Like, there's nothing going on. A lot of people aren't even wearing masks, man. They don't care.
What do you think?
Oh, that's kind of dumb. You gotta wait for a vaccine.
Yeah, I said January. Right around January, they're gonna have a vaccine.
They're gonna have a vaccine, but then it's gonna take about another 6 months to roll it out.
I don't think they would tell you if it was there unless they could roll it out.
I don't know, because Russia just came out with the cure to COVID. Look it up.
You believe what?
I don't believe it. I'm just saying they did because it fucking my stocks crashed today because of Russia's bitch ass.
They said they approved it. You gotta read it more. Every time they say they approved the plan. They don't come out with it yet.
Right. They did something.
We gotta word ourselves
How's
better.
that cruise ship stock going for y'all?
Cruise that hasn't
he
been
missed
gaining.
out on it.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't miss out on it. I'm in Norwegian, but Royal I missed out on big when it was at 22. But
that's
I don't know.
Is it
They've
going
just
up
been
yet?
no. It's like the cruise line stocks are like a seesaw. It goes up, it goes down.
How
It
about
goes
now
down.
during
It's
the
not.
pandemic?
It's not a big gain. It's not. I haven't got a big gain on it. At the beginning, when the first stimulus rolled out, it was a huge gain. I should have
Really?
sold then. So I'm waiting on the
Wow.
second stimulus to be honest, to sell and then get back in lower.
So you can get on a cruise line right now?
I think one.
You can buy in. I think it's around the same
No,
price when
he's
I
I'm
got
not
it.
talking about buying it. I'm
Oh,
talking
go.
about actually get
No.
the cruise lines making profit.
I'm pretty sure there's.
I think there's like
suspended
one
until like November.
one starting in like December. I think.
Really?
Yeah. I can't remember which one.
Travel started to increase though. The travel, like the airline stocks have went up and people have started to travel. Cancun's fully, like Mexico is one of the only countries that's fully open to anybody.
All right. So I want to. So besides wearing a mask, what else have you changed in your daily living, daily life.
By making an emphasis to wash my hands more.
I've gone through so much hand sanitizer when there's an out of sync.
Bro, yeah, when I'm at work.
All right, let's be honest now. Let's be honest.
He didn't bat an eye when Nerm said it. Christian said it. It's like, what the fuck? No way.
I don't think anybody really changed. I'm talking about us right now.
Nah.
We didn't change. Y'all didn't stop doing what you do on a regular basis.
I feel like it changed our social lives in an aspect. Like we wouldn't go to the movies anymore. We just go straight to our boy's house. Like we'll get together at Christian's house instead.
Right. No. What have you changed?
Like the only place I go to is work and home in the last 7 months. What do you mean? What did I change?
Mike.
If your name, I mean, this is the third episode you've asked us this question.
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
no, he hasn't asked this question.
I think so.
We talked about it
On the mic, he might have not.
No, we talked about it on the PS4.
No, I feel like we talked about it in one of the podcasts.
No, sir.
No, we talked. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, we got to fucking remember. What
I don't know.
Gotta know the difference.
Okay, we don't go out. We go home and go to work, and that's it.
I mean, I do feel like, honestly, we haven't changed that much. I mean, we have changed in certain aspects. We're more careful. Like, when we go out to eat, we got to wear masks and stuff. We got to distance. Like, we're not so close in people's space and stuff. Capacities now and things of that nature. But as far as, you can't make a 2 a.m. Walmart run. You can't do that.
Not because they're clean, right? Why would they change that? I guess so they could clean.
Yeah, it's literally in the message. Why are we closed? So we can clean.
Yeah.
I
haven't changed anything.
I have eaten out a lot more. Like not eaten out. Like I've gotten like to go a lot more.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Fast food. Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, it's like something you would think before this happened. You'd be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna cook food at home because that's clean."
True.
Everybody's been eating out more.
The first 2 weeks, I was literally like, I'm not gonna eat any fast food anymore.
That broke quick.
I'm like, I need some McDonald's.
No, but I'd say probably the biggest change for me is prior to the pandemic, I was freaking 220. I was fucking packing with pure muscle, and now I haven't been able. I haven't been able to be in the gym here lately due to the pandemic because I'm afraid of everybody's germs everywhere.
He misspoke. He meant 120.
No. I was 220. I was looking like fucking Indian LeBron out here.
I was probably 220. I'm like 230 something now.
You only gained 10 pounds. That's not bad.
No, I was like 170. I'm probably like
10 to 15.
No, but I'd say that's the biggest change for me is like the gym. Like I'm kind of because everybody's germs are everywhere. That's a place where it's like, okay.
I haven't been.
So gyms are open now, though.
Yeah, everywhere's open. Like,
so you gotta wear a mask while you're working out, right?
No. No, going from machine to machine, walking in and out, and that's it. And if on treadmills, the Powerhouse at least, I'm pretty sure Planet does as well. They have like these barriers, like I don't know.
Planet Fitness just kicked that lady out. Did y'all see that video?
Yeah, Planet Fitness requires masks everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere?
Yeah.
Okay, well Powerhouse doesn't.
Yeah. I don't mind a mask. Like, I mean, I'll do it. Like,
I don't know. At certain times, like when you're working out, I feel like it's kind of hard.
You can't wear it working out.
That's when it gets hard to breathe. Otherwise, I'm fine with it. I have no problem with it.
What about those training masks for working out to train your lungs?
Man's not at that level yet.
I was prior to COVID.
So you said Planet Fitness kicked someone out?
Yeah, but the person was like a
bitch.
I guess provocateur.
That's what I mean.
Provocative?
No, provocateur.
No.
They do it all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was making a big fuss.
Yeah, a lot of people be doing that for no reason.
Well, they get views on YouTube. So.
Yeah, a lot of the comments are just calling them out.
Maybe that's what we need to do. We need to do a podcast on the go. Just start fucking bitching at people.
Yeah, so I mean, if a business says you gotta wear a mask, you need to wear a mask.
Yeah, I don't understand, dude. That's a
I
problem
don't.
that we
But
have.
who have you ran into that's been a problem? Like
What do you mean?
In
when
stores,
you go in the Walmart.
A lot of people.
like where we work, a lot, bro. A lot
Really?
of people bitch about it.
Yeah,
Oh, kicking the fuck out.
that's what we do.
We do.
Damn right.
Yeah,
Same where
That's
I
a
work.
business thing.
No,
That's
but
not.
I don't.
It's a law, like not a law.
It's an
but
ordinance.
I went to the doctor the other day, and this guy came in, and there was 2 questions I had to ask. Like, has anybody have a fever, and has anybody in your household been out of the state in the last 2 weeks? He was like, nobody's had a fever, nothing like that, but I've been out of the state the last 2 weeks. They were like, oh well, we can't see you.
Yeah, I kind of think that's dumb.
Yeah, that's no.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, leaving the state.
What's the difference
I
in me
truly,
going?
I truly don't think that's going to increase my chances of getting it if it's everywhere.
Like me going to Seaford to Wilmington is different
No.
than me going to Seaford to Salisbury.
Now, if I just got back from a flight from Wuhan, that might be different. No, that's understandable, but they didn't really. They just said anywhere out of the state. I just don't think that's fair.
I mean, that's not their fault. It's
Regulation.
I had something to say. Really fucking.
Should college football players be paid?
It was one more. Oh yeah, no. When I went to
Remember
the
that?
when I went, yeah, we're gonna touch on that. But when I went to the airport,
All right, go ahead now.
when I went to the airport, they for me to even help my aunt like put her bags up to get weighed, like I had to like they took my freaking temperature and everything. Make it look weird, like a little sticker to go inside.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. I mean, why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
You don't want to get into an airport at all.
Temperature's not like the. I mean, the temperature thing don't matter though.
It does. Temperature is one of the symptoms.
But it might. I mean, but
It's one of the main tellers.
Yeah. But, yeah,
you don't have to have a temperature to have COVID though.
No, you don't. Of course.
But I mean, if you have a high temperature, then it's like a good indicator or something.
Mike's a doctor now because I see on the recent tabs. What is COVID?
I don't know about it.
All right, college sports.
We're gonna talk about
What was it? The SEC they shut down, right? They're not.
Big Ten,
They suspended the entire
Big
season.
Ten,
Big Ten.
Big East, Pac-12,
And everybody else is gonna follow, man. Everybody else is gonna follow. I'm pretty sure high schools they're probably gonna cancel. If college is canceling, why should high schools?
Why is my name on there?
Where?
Everybody has a fucking tab, you idiot.
Oh, cool.
Because you're supposed to send links to shit you want to talk about. So when we talk about it, I pull the fucking links up.
Okay.
Solid.
So
God's
I think
sakes.
it's kind of it sucks. I know the players want to play, but
Sorry, Mo. Sorry to cut you off. I just want to say that shit was in the chat too. You fucking read the fucking group chat.
What? It was
continue.
it was in the chat that I have your name saved as a tab in my Google hotbar.
Oh my fucking.
All right, go ahead, Mo.
I don't remember now, man.
Why'd you cut him off? You could have saved that, man.
Because we're all over the place.
Oh wait, no. The players want to
you
play. I
remember
saw
now?
that. No, I was speaking for no reason now, bro.
Jesus Christ, you're just cut off Charlie.
Really, man. Fuck, man.
Fuck it. You forgot to get him out?
I know the players want to play, but I saw the trend. We want to play, but I don't see why they should risk themselves, especially if they're not getting paid.
Yeah.
They're
Facts.
risking themselves just for what? They don't lose their
Big
scholarship.
facts.
I think that they can't play to show that they're worth being in the NFL. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
Not
But,
for the top dogs, but like for the lower tier.
yeah, I get
Not
that,
lower
but
tier, but you know what I mean.
Dude, college
This
athletes.
is their
But-
career. Their career's on the line for
No.
some of these guys.
But think about it. Like if you're a senior, then you already have enough tape. If you're a junior, you have enough tape. If you're a sophomore, you still got 2 more years. If you're a freshman, you got 3 more years.
Joe
Are
Burrow.
they gonna give this shit
No,
back?
listen, Mike, listen. Joe Burrow, he had something that was a big eye opener for me. He said, "I really hope that this all works out for the college players. If this was happening to me this time last year, I probably would be looking for a different job."
Right.
That's crazy, and
Right.
it's so true.
He only had 1 year
But-
to show off.
I mean, if you even remember Adam Thielen, he said if this happened during his rookie season, when he got undrafted, he said he wouldn't have made the team. So it sucks for
But
NFL
that's
players
it.
too.
No, but he didn't have a chance.
Who, Adam Thielen?
Right.
How didn't he have a chance?
He's one of the best receivers in the
Why
league.
wouldn't I don't
He's saying if
I'm saying like the people are like 6th and 7th round picks.
no, but Adam Thielen was undrafted, right?
He
I'm
would have
just saying
tried
it-
out the next year too.
What I'm saying is it's happened in the NFL too. It's just in the NFL at least you get a chance at it.
I'm just saying,
Showcasing.
I'm just saying this shows off. Like you can have a breakout season this year. Some guy has no name could have a breakout season right now.
They could. I mean, it's true, but
they can't because it's canceled.
that's a big chance.
This isn't. All right. We all are in agreement, though, that college players should be paid, yeah?
No.
No.
I think they should.
Are you guys fucking insane?
I mean, you got scholarships for a reason.
Scholarships?
Bro? Are you insane?
That's paying.
That's
not fucking
paying shit.
That's not
Why should they get paid? They're going to get paid if they make it to the pros.
Do you
They
know?
The pros are
Do
going
you-
to get paid.
Do you understand how much the NCAA brings in off of college football and college basketball? Do
They
you
make billions.
understand?
Yeah.
Why? Or you tell me this. Why should the coach be getting millions and millions of dollars? Why?
I don't know.
Job.
Yeah,
His fucking job. But why?
he
Why
neg-
should he be the one benefiting the most out of the players doing it?
He's the one that gets the players to the college.
What?
If you pay college players, it'll be easy for if there is any I want to say the right word.
I mean, they're moving in the right direction with letting players make money off their likeness.
That's
now.
it. I think that's a good rule.
I think they need to get paid. They definitely do.
Don't.
Bro, they do.
Some of these players.
Nobody's
struggle.
watching. Nobody's
So
watching. to
Kentucky
fucking watch.
basketball will get the top 12 players every year.
Well, they do anyway.
No,
Duke gets the top
they're-
players every year.
Yeah,
It's a
but
bad argument.
no, it's not a bad. The fucking
The same
level
with-
of play is going to drop. It'll hurt college overall.
Alabama is always consistently at the top, right? It's the same college. We see the same college
Correct.
at the top every year.
People
right
think
now.
that money's going to ruin
There
the sport.
will be no Boise State
Why not?
because they're not going to be able to pay players the way the Alabama,
No,
the
we're not saying-
Clemson's can.
We're not saying
Those teams.
not every player is going to get paid the same. Obviously,
So
Zion.
how's that fair?
How do you mean? How is that fair?
I think they
What do you
should do
think,
a-
Zion should get-
How do you determine what somebody makes?
The star, whoever has the star power. It's just like any other sport. You're gonna pay more. You're like LeBron's got the eyes, not freaking Alex Caruso. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm
I
saying?
don't think college players should be getting paid, so I don't understand.
They should,
But,
bro.
There's
Nobody's
too many players. to
nobody's
pay.
watching Nick Saban cuss at the ref the entire game.
Wait, so why don't you think so? You don't think like they should get paid for their work? What? Why?
They're not working.
They are working.
They're not. They're on scholarship. They know that going in. Like
They know it going in, and they're obviously gonna do it. But them being in $1 billion industry, not making a dime is stupidity. It's school.
yeah.
That doesn't, bro. It's
Why is
you
this
think
argument?
the sport
such a-
is a business.
Why? So why doesn't somebody create a side league so you don't have to go to school? You can just pay to get played.
Why do you think the G League's starting to get big?
Good.
The G
I'm
League
alright
is
That's what
with
they're
that.
doing. Why do
I'm
you
alright
think
with that.
people are passing on the NCAA?
That's fine.
Do you think Zion cared about school at all?
No, he didn't give a
No.
fuck. He knew
No.
he was gonna be the
That's the
number
thing.
one
Like,
pick.
it's just a waste of time.
He
He just got paid for that. He did under
so
the table.
they should do the.
Did he really?
G-League then.
I think so. I think it came out right. His
I don't know.
agent said it.
Yeah, they get. They still like colleges do illegal stuff like that. Yeah, which
Yeah.
is not right.
They wouldn't have to.
They shouldn't have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, but then I'm just saying, like the top 10 teams are going to be the same every year, dude.
Bro, it's
A
always
lot of colleges are going to have more, like the big time colleges are going to have way more money than the low tier colleges, and it's just going to. It's not. I
like
don't
there's
know.
no difference. The big time
There
colleges
is
have
difference.
the same. They would literally have the same amount of pool.
No, but the conference has a chance. Like
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I don't know. Like Boise State probably wouldn't have been Boise State the year they beat Oklahoma. If you could play those players, maybe I mean it might not be true, but obviously it's all speculation. But I don't know. I just think that the pros are where you get paid. You're playing in college to get to.
But it's an industry. The game of college sports is a business. It's not high school ball. You understand what I'm saying?
If the players can't get paid, why should schools profit off of them? Why should the NCAA bring in money?
They're profiting off of the team.
The players.
Not the specific players.
Mike, there is no team without the players. Is there? No. There's no coach without the players. The coach. You put Nick Saban. You put Nick Saban on DSU. You think he's going to be good? You think DSU's just magically going to be good? Hell no. Hell no, dude.
I think he would definitely.
He would make them a little bit better, but they ain't going to be freaking D1. They are D1. Not D1, but I mean, they're not going to be fucking in the bowl.
I think college is where you basically, that's your tryout to get to the pros to get paid. A lot of these so are you paying, why would you pay college players who are just doing it like, you're paying a DSU football player?
Probably not.
I think
I don't think it's an option if you want to play all players.
It should go off of school revenue. Like Alabama was bringing in a lot more money than DSU, so obviously Alabama players would get more.
And there's more talent at Alabama. I feel like for a school like DSU, a scholarship is good. A scholarship is good for a school like DSU. There's no real stars at DSU unless they get one. Then like he's got the pull. Like if Zion went to DSU and he packed the arena every game, then it makes more sense. You understand what I'm saying? Right now, you go to a DSU basketball game, half empty gym.
I think they should get a revenue share.
It's like, you ever been to a DSU basketball game?
Yeah, a couple times.
I've never been.
Revenue share, that is good, Mo. How's that?
What's the point of playing in the pros if you're gonna play?
I think
obviously you're not getting the same amount of money in school.
I think if they got paid,
what would they get paid then? Like say
revenue share. It's a percentage of whatever the school makes.
What were you gonna say, Christian?
I think if college players get paid, then the pros are gonna suffer big time.
I don't think so. How?
I do that.
How?
Because they're getting paid. What you say? This multi-billion-dollar industry. They're going to be getting paid millions of dollars in college.
Not even.
I mean, the same players that are going to get paid millions are going to get paid millions probably in the NFL as well.
Well, okay, then 4 years of getting paid prior to even starting. What's that going to do to their career?
It could make it, but what if they have a career-ending injury? Then they just fucking blew all that shit.
If they know they're going to be in a draft, they get insurance.
What if they get a career-ending injury in year 2?
Yeah, before they got the shot.
But usually, you know if you're going to be a draft pick or not.
Mike, but there is
like me when I got drafted by the Toronto Blue Jays.
I don't know. I just don't agree with college players getting paid.
I think it's a no-brainer.
Like a tryout to get to the pros, and if you know you're going to be the number 1 pick or first round,
everybody
second round,
knows
third,
that. Like I just said, Joe Burrow didn't know. Like he would not have been in the league a year ago.
I think Joe Burrow could have got insurance 5 games in though.
Do you think he would have? What if he gets a career-ending injury in his freshman year? Then what? Or his sophomore year would be better.
He didn't play.
Okay.
He didn't play.
You're not under. Okay. What if?
I just think you're the top recruit coming out of college or coming out of high school.
Mike, you're talking.
I don't know.
But Derrick Henry was a top recruit coming out of high school, and he didn't do amazing at Alabama until like his second year, right?
But he's probably going to get drafted.
I'm not even talking about the top recruits coming out of high school. I'm talking about the guys, the walk-ons that become absolute stars. What if they had injuries? You know what I'm saying? Like you're saying, if you're projected to already be picked before you even make it to college. I'm not talking about
So
if they get an injury, then they stand no chance.
Adam Thielen, what college did he play for?
I don't know.
Right. So do you think? So why shouldn't he get paid?
What?
You're saying he wouldn't get paid because he didn't.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
I think
I'm talking about the injury aspect. Because you're speaking about insurance.
I switched the topic back to like somebody as good as Adam Thielen under your system wouldn't get paid.
Was
Like,
Adam Thielen even that great in college?
Good enough to get drafted.
He didn't get drafted.
I don't know.
They could do a revenue share like Mo was saying by conference.
By school?
Yeah, and then have like a cap on salary. Every player gets then you the star.
Why not just be okay with them selling their likeness? So I think that's a good thing.
What? But I mean, they're bringing in the revenue. It's not good.
Like,
yeah, it's them bringing the revenue.
So what? Ticket sales? Do they get a percentage off of that? Probably not.
It's right now.
Like off the likeness.
No, it's just literally you can sign an autograph and sell your autograph.
That's it. Jersey sales.
Yeah,
you get like a sponsor.
You don't get. I don't think you get jersey sales either.
That's stupid. How is that? How does that make sense?
I don't. It doesn't.
You buy my jersey with my name on it, and I don't get shit.
A lot of the college teams don't have their names on their jersey.
Well, you get the number, don't you?
But
You're getting
number,
that. You're getting
I
that
got
number.
number 47 in college.
You're not getting that.
What am I getting paid? It's like buying my fucking jersey.
Nobody bought Saquon. So you're like Saquon's Penn State jersey. People bought that number for shits and giggles, or they
on
were.
the back. How do you know they bought Saquon's jersey or another player from Penn State?
Like you can't be dumb. You can't.
Don't do that. We're not doing that dumb shit.
Mike, if Saquon was on the team, it was
a lot of fucking players had his number at Penn State.
That year I bought the jersey. It was because of somebody that wore it 20 years
ago. Fucking you. How can you sell the likeness to that jersey? There's no name on the back.
It's Saquon, dude.
Do you understand that?
I'm buying the jersey because of his number. I'm buying the jersey because of his number because he wears it.
Good for fucking you. What about the guy who didn't buy his jersey for that number?
Then what did they buy it for?
You think that everybody bought a Saquon number for that number?
That year, yeah.
You're a fucking idiot. Yeah, like Penn State's not like prestigious or something. That number is not.
It is prestigious.
Strictly Saquon Barkley's number.
It is prestigious.
It's not.
But you.
Oh yeah, my bad. It is prestigious. It's not strictly Saquon Barkley.
It's okay. It's not strictly Saquon, but
so you can't sell the likeness to that jersey
for
to Saquon Barkley.
For the time that he was there, the majority of the sales of that jersey, would you say that it was due to Saquon?
Do you know that? You got stats on that?
No.
Where's your source?
It's actually common fucking
I'm
sense.
just fucking with you, man.
Half Indian?
Half Indian.
Yeah.
Just like me.
Like, wait, are Indian?
Yeah.
No chance.
I think I read that somewhere. I might be wrong, but I think I saw that on Twitter.
I'm not.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't really know about much about her, but I mean,
she sounds like a.
Sounds like a what?
Is there a singer named
Kamala Harris?
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Calvin Harris, maybe.
You're thinking
not like
Calvin.
I don't know what other Harris.
You know, like an actress or something. I don't know.
A clip of hers was starting to catch trend earlier today. It was that Joe Biden and Obama under their what was it? Their presidency, that the Ebola pandemic only led to 2 deaths in the United States of America, and under Trump, the COVID pandemic led to 165. I don't know what it's at right now.
7,000.
Yeah, it's at a lot right now. It led to that many deaths, so she's blaming all that on leadership, which I think comparing Ebola to COVID is a bit outrageous. But the point that what she's saying, take it how you want. Like, you can question leadership how you want.
Well, no, you go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I'm just chilling.
What do you think about that?
I think that's a bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's a completely different.
Yeah, it's completely Ebola wasn't worldwide like this insane thing.
That and another thing, people like hated on Trump for calling the coronavirus the Chinese virus. The Ebola virus
is from the river.
The Ebola River. Yeah. So I mean, it's the name of where it came from.
I think him calling it the Chinese virus is derogatory.
Think?
Yeah, I mean, if
it has a name, the coronavirus, if Obama started calling it the African virus, you know what I mean?
Well, he called it the Ebola.
Yeah, that's the actual name of it.
That's where it's from.
But if COVID was called the Chinese virus instead of COVID or the coronavirus,
they would still claim that he was in the wrong for it.
for saying the Chinese?
Yeah.
Nah,
I
don't
guarantee
think
you. I guarantee it.
so. The fucked up part is that somebody in the White House was calling it the Kung Flu or something like that. now we chuckle. Yeah. Now we chuckle at it, but that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's very messed up. That's clever.
Yeah, it's clever, but it is fucked up.
Shame on you.
Yeah. Alright, see. No, but Joe, at this point, it's like the interviews that the both of them are having. It's like they're trying to fight who's not gonna win the president. Like the way they're both talking. I saw a clip that Joe Biden was saying that President Trump is so disconnected with the country, he just doesn't know how to have intercourse with the America. I was like, what?
I enjoy watching Joe Biden talk.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I feel like the message he was trying to say, it was a good message, but man, his vocabulary is horrible.
He just misses the mark. Just a tad.
A tad?
With everything.
Just a tad? I feel
like everything. Like you can understand where he's going with it, but he just right past it.
I feel like his PR team, they put the bumpers up for him. They give him the golden ball. He goes back, and then somehow he still ends up in the gun. It doesn't fucking make sense. You guys linked the Trump Axios interview, right?
Yeah, I linked it.
How was that?
He was terrible.
He was terrible. Do you feel like the interviewer was harsh on him, setting him up for failure, or he was blunt?
No,
unlike others?
so the interview asked him questions to see, like one of the questions was about John Lewis, and Trump's first thing was, John Lewis never visited me. I'm not gonna go pay my respect. But he didn't say I'm not gonna go pay my respect, but he's like, that's the reason he hasn't.
How he made it seem.
Yeah.
The question was how did he think John Lewis will be remembered? That's what the question was, and Trump was like, he just said, I don't know, I never met the guy, I don't know how he would be.
He definitely made it like an issue that John Lewis never met him.
That's what I'm saying though. He said, I never met the guy. He didn't come to my inauguration. He was, in my point of view, he was basically saying John Lewis never made an attempt to greet him or made an attempt to visit. Because of the political divide, he never got to know that guy.
But the other question was, even outside of Trump's personal experience with him, how would John Lewis be remembered as a civil rights hero? And he was like, he still wouldn't answer.
No, he did say he said that he did a lot for civil rights. He said that, but then he also said, which a lot of people don't agree with, that so did a lot of other people. That's what he said.
That's almost discrediting him.
I don't actually remember him saying that. I mean, the interview is 40 minutes long. I haven't watched it in a week, but
that's what he said. He said, he did a lot of great things for civil rights, but so did a lot of other people. Is basically what he said.
I saw an article that was posted on Facebook. Somebody reposted it. It was like, oh, he's sick and all this stuff about Trump, and you can tell that they didn't read the article or watch the video that went with it. It was about him too, and they were like, it said Trump states that he does not respect him. John Lewis, yeah. He was like, Trump states that he does not respect him and will not respect his passing or something. And I scrolled down and I watched the video, and the dude was like, are you going to go to his funeral or whatever? And Trump was like, no, I'm not going to be able to make it. That's all. So just him saying, I'm not going to be able to make his funeral or whatever, they took that
title, right? They misled the title. It's like the Ellen title I talked about.
That's why I wanted to tie in.
They're quoting from that interview, right?
I don't think this was the interview. This was someone stopped him on the side of the street type stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Like an interviewer type, on the street. I don't know. It wasn't like the street though.
I got you. I know
outside.
Yeah, because
he was outside. So, yeah.
It must have been some side presser or something.
Yeah, something like that. Right.
Yeah, but I mean, the rest of the interview, even it was just not that good.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch that.
Really?
Yeah.
I think only. Did you watch it?
No.
Now?
You and Mike did.
Yeah, I watched it.
What else? What else did you guys take away from it? Like, what types of questions were asked?
It was like about his response to COVID. Why was he holding rallies? The John Lewis question. I don't know John Lewis.
What was his answer?
His question about sorry.
Go ahead.
But his question about the Russia bounty thing, that was a really bad
I
response.
didn't hear about that, actually.
I didn't either. What is it?
I don't remember that in the interview.
Really? Yeah, it was in there. It's in the second half.
What's the Russia bounty thing?
So apparently Russia was putting bounties on U.S. soldiers in Afghanistan.
Really?
Yeah, I think that report came out, and Trump really in that section really sounded like he was defending Russia. Like, I mean, seriously defending it.
Well, I know that I've heard reports on that story.
Yeah.
And New York Times technically shouldn't have had that report because they were still investigating it. So they kind of blew the investigation up is what the rumor is.
Okay, but I mean,
I don't know how Trump answered. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, so Trump, first thing he said, and if I don't know if it didn't, I'm sure it had to, but if it didn't, then okay. He said it didn't make it to my desk, which okay, that's fine.
Oh yeah.
But his next thing was like the next question was, so Russia is supplying Taliban weapons. What's your response to that? And then
Obama did it too, right? He said something like Obama
he said,
did it too.
America did it in the past too.
Right.
But why are you defending Russia in that situation?
Right. Mm-hmm.
That you're the president of America. What are you doing there?
I think that when he answers the question like that, he's trying to say like this was never brought up when Obama did it or any other president in the past. It was done in the past.
No.
Granted, it's not right. The way he answered it was not good at all.
What he said was that America supplied weapons in Afghanistan before, but that's like a totally different. They weren't supplying terrorist group. They were supplying the Mujahideen, I think, right?
I don't know.
It's
I didn't
different.
look into it.
Taliban is totally different. Like, and for him to even say that, that's indefensible.
Right. What about? I think they're about to make a deal with them. The Taliban. Did you hear about that?
That was like last year, I think.
Nah, they're still talking. They're still talking about it.
It's a peace deal, though. It's to end the
Is
war.
that not a good thing?
But what does that have to do with?
No, I'm just saying, like, is that not a good thing? That
no, I mean, it's a good thing. It also kind of sucks because it basically means America kind of lost.
You think so?
What, to the Taliban?
Yeah, because the goal was to eradicate the Taliban. If you're just calling it a war, then
all right,
it's a loss.
So here's like the left always wants to not be involved, right? Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Now Trump's trying to get our troops out. This was actually a part of the actual interview, which they sent more troops in, but he is trying to get them back out. And you want to make deals. Like, if you can make a deal, why wouldn't you want to make a deal and get our troops back home?
Well, you're misquoting the Axios interview right now, because in the Axios interview, the question was, Trump said he was going to bring the soldiers home, but they're about the same numbers as when he got into office.
Yeah, I didn't misquote it. I said he brought more troops in. Now he's trying to get them back out.
You framed the question as saying, like, that's why he asked the question like as he doesn't understand.
But then he was trying to. I didn't like. Sorry.
I didn't see
the interviewer was always asking specific dates. Like, he's not going to give specific dates on when things are going to happen.
Right.
And I thought that was a setup. Like, what date is this going to happen? Obviously, he's not going to know a specific date. You get what I'm saying? And even if it was part of the plan, like, if he's trying to get the troops down to zero, and you give us. That's pissing me off too, by the way. Sorry. If you get the troops to zero, why would you tell an enemy when you're going to be zeroed out of the war?
He said it anyway.
He didn't say a specific date.
He said by November.
Right, but okay. I made a bad point, but yeah, I'm good.
I have a question. The Taliban peace deal. What does that entail?
I don't know the exact. It's just basically like
we did not research.
Yeah, I don't know the exact.
Okay.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I was just wondering. I was just wondering if they were like I don't know, like.
I think it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
See, I come up with a thought and then I just want to get it out.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I think it's for the Taliban not to attack in their vicinity. They're like they gotta stay neutral or whatever. But I could be totally
Attack the
wrong.
U.S.?
No, not just U.S.
Like everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was wondering if it was like just sign a peace treaty with the U.S. and they could do whatever the fuck they wanted to everybody else, or it was just a peace treaty all around.
Like, I could be wrong, but I think I heard that.
Okay.
No, but back to Mo's point, and where I made a bad point. My point is, like, he expected specific dates, and knowing that it would be it would be hard to come up with what was it? Like, he asked one question about, like, when would you have COVID testing available for citizens as fast as it is for the White House staff? Like, that's a hard, specific date to come to, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a hard
Yeah,
question.
it's a hard question. to answer.
But I think the way he's like, so what day is that going to be? Like, the interviewer, like, knowing that he's not going to get an answer on that.
That is going in with an objective. I get that. But I mean, it is a question that he could ask. Like, when is? Well, I mean, I feel
But
like
after
testing
he-
in recent days recent time has been made a lot more accessible.
Right. Yeah. My point is that it just looked, to me, it was like very confrontational, the interview. And I think they were like, I don't know, I thought the interviewer should have maybe stayed more neutral. I don't know. What do you think?
I feel like sometimes the interviewers should like push the envelope.
I don't think he wasn't all that like off neutral. It's just we don't see Trump answering questions like this usually, which is why you think that the interviewer wasn't neutral.
So, even if you were an interviewer and you didn't agree with something Trump said, do you think that he should stay neutral with his facial expressions and stuff?
No, if he didn't like a response, then why would he?
That's almost silencing the interview, you know?
No, I mean, you're a journalist.
Right.
Journalists should ask the questions, get the answer. If he has a follow-up question, then he should ask the follow-up. But you're just like, if you have a facial expression that's like WTF
that's
all the
nature.
time,
That is.
I think.
I mean, imagine an interviewer asking a question to a comedian, and then the interviewer laughing after that response. Would you say that's wrong?
Say it again.
Imagine an interviewer asking a comedian a question, and the comedian makes a joke, and the interviewer laughs. Would that be considered wrong?
So I think.
I feel like there should be. Well, I mean, he does have that, doesn't he? Where he has people that are left interviewing him, and then people that are right in interviewing him. And I just feel, I don't know. I don't watch a lot of these interviews, but has there been like a neutral interviewer that gives both sides?
He usually only gets interviewed by like people on Fox News, and they don't give him hard questions.
Yeah, of course. They're gonna suck him off.
Yeah, they literally don't give him hard questions.
Chris Wallace gonna give him hard questions.
No. Who?
Chris Wallace.
I haven't seen that one. But if you're talking about like Sean Hannity does not.
Sean Hannity is not like a. I don't know.
He has interviews with him.
It's not Sean Hannity is like a.
He has interviews with him.
You don't get. Yeah, let me finish. He's obviously for one side. Yeah.
Well, Fox News is for one side.
Look at the Chris Wallace interview. He's Fox News.
Fox News does have some good, like Shepard Smith. He was good. I don't know.
Go look at the Chris Wallace interview.
But it's very rare.
Chris Wallace called him out on something. He called him out on Biden saying. So Trump said, for a question, Trump said Biden is for defunding the police. And Chris Wallace said he didn't say that.
Really?
Is that what it is? Is that it?
Well, you should watch the interview. And that part it's like a confrontational thing.
I feel like defunding the police.
He's like, no, it wasn't. No, he didn't say that.
Wait,
like,
somebody said? You said somebody said defunding the police?
No, Chris Wallace. So Biden. Sorry, I was still talking. Biden. Chris Wallace asked Trump a question about something. I don't think it was even related. Trump said Biden's for defunding the police, and Chris Wallace was like, no, he didn't say that. And then, you know, the interview goes on. Go ahead. Defunding the police.
That just doesn't make sense. Why would you defund the police? Why do people think that would work?
Well, I'm studying criminal justice, as you know. So, defunding the police is like one of their biggest targets for that. And I mean, there's obviously outliers, but the main target is, you know, the U.S. military gives old equipment to the police departments, right?
Okay.
So, like the stuff that they had in Iraq, they gave it to the police.
Okay.
Do you think our police should have military equipment?
No. Like what?
Oh, like some of these like random like squad tanks they have, the ABC tanks, stuff like that.
You think
the FBI should have that, not police.
I don't even know if the FBI should have
right?
that.
Like,
Do a raid?
do you think divisions of the police are different though? Like city police and Seaford aren't getting stuff from the military.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said our city name.
But
Cut that.
even the state police shouldn't be getting it, to be honest.
So I mean, military equipment shouldn't be in police hands. That's like a big thing of defund the police.
Isn't SWAT? The SWAT team is a police force, right?
Yeah, but
SWAT team, I think, should.
SWAT's a little bit different. We're talking about everyday police officers.
That is the police force. Though.
SWAT's a tactical unit that's never used.
I think you're talking about
like on average.
But that's
go ahead.
The SWAT team is a part of the police funding. Let me say it that way.
But he's saying like the regular, the dailies, the ground officers.
They're not using the tanks on the daily, but they should just not have them anyway.
Yeah. Wait, I don't know. I feel like there's situations where they need
a tank. I don't think there's situations where they need a tank. I also don't.
What if Osama bin Laden was hiding out in the U.S.? You go to his house.
That's the National Guard's job.
Yeah, you get National Guard, Homeland Security, whoever.
Okay.
But the police, I've never seen the police with a tank.
No, they rolled up to Jake Paul's house in a tank, didn't they?
That's FBI.
Okay. That's
part of the police, though. That's part of defund the police movement.
I don't think the police should
be defunded. The FBI is different than police.
They're still like defund the police is not just like literally the police. Like the FBI is part of that justice system that gets the equipment too.
That's not what they're saying. They're saying defund the police. The FBI is not. I don't even think it's the same funding as the police in like certain cities.
No, well,
it's not.
They're both government funded, yeah.
Yeah, but when they get that equipment is still spread out between everybody.
The military equipment.
Yeah. Even small towns get that. Like not to as much an extent. Obviously, bigger cities get more equipment distributed.
Right.
You think, Chris?
I think it's defund the police. Everything.
Yeah.
I don't think it needs to be defunded. I feel like the money needs to be focused in better areas.
So I also think they should elaborate more on what they want, like as a goal. They just say defund the police. That's it. They don't.
Right.
They're not explaining what that means.
They don't know what they're saying, though.
That's the first I've heard of that.
I got a question real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, because I wanted to talk about that.
You said that reallocating funds to what?
Training.
Okay.
Getting the right people in.
I got you. So that's not defunding. You're right. No, go ahead.
No, it's just a saying. It's just a saying. You got to do more research on it. Just like the Black Lives Matter movement, you got to do research on it. If you just hear the saying, you're like thinking one thing, right? So a lot of All Lives Matter people did. You just got to do a little bit more research into it.
Have you looked at the BLM website?
No.
Go ahead and take a look.
All right, go ahead, look it up real quick.
Yeah. It's official.
I don't know. But the problem was when Kaepernick was doing it, like, that's the problem, man. These big companies, they're being applauded now, but when Kaepernick did it, it was unpopular. These big companies, if it wasn't the trend, nobody would be speaking out about Black Lives Matter.
On the defund the police situation, I also think most of the people who say defund the police and claim that don't know anything about this.
No, they're just doing it to hate on Trump.
Yeah, I mean, probably I agree.
Hate on the police.
Yeah, I think they should elaborate more on what it is.
Also, I think people kind of confuse defund the police with disband the police. Disband the police are like two different things.
Yeah. Minneapolis, or where George, it was Minneapolis, right? So they disbanded.
So they switched their votes on that, I think, too.
Did they?
I think they went back on that.
Right. So what did you want us to
But even defunding the police, if you want them to get more training for things like,
It's gonna be more money.
you gotta have more money for that. Reallocating funds, I can see that.
Yeah.
I think they need to make
But
it harder to become a cop.
Yeah.
It's too easy.
I agree.
I think you can make it harder, but then at the same time, it'll be nobody will want to be a cop.
I don't
Like
think
there's
so.
going to be less cops. Which is fine. I mean, I don't disagree with that, so I'm not going to argue that.
It would take a hell of a lot longer for me to graduate than someone becoming a cop.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we're both in the business of saving lives.
That is
so to speak.
Over here, you don't even need a high school degree, and that's it. And then you get to be a cop. I could be a cop. Starting yesterday, I was eligible to become a cop.
Wow. Oh, 21. You have to be 21?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
No college credits needed. State troopers are on. You need college. I think you should be required a criminal justice degree because you learn so much, like about personal rights and stuff.
You think it should be required?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, you should be able to require like a 101 class, right?
Like if I ask a cop right now, if I ask 10 cops right now what a Terry frisk is, I guarantee probably only 7 or 8 will be able to tell me.
I'll tell you who doesn't know. Me. What's a Terry frisk?
It was Ohio versus Terry. It's like when a cop is able to search, like reasonable suspicion.
Oh, okay.
That's like the stench of marijuana, right?
Yeah, stuff like that. Like
yeah.
To like search stuff.
Yeah, I wonder if I misquoted that. Hopefully.
Did you say our cities?
Our cities? What?
What'd you say before? I'm sorry, I got up for a second.
His voice just went down 3 semitones.
Oh, to become a cop? Yeah, the requirements are you gotta be 21, have common sense. Yeah.
Wow. It might be like that. Are there 18-year-old cops? Yeah. No? Anywhere? Or
I don't
21
I don't know
countrywide?
about anywhere, but I know in Delaware now.
21. That's a good.
It's crazy.
It should definitely, like you said, that like to get in, it should be a longer process.
I think it should be like nursing.
I
do.
I think at least require a 2-year degree, at least.
Yeah, nursing. I think in whole is probably 2 years.
What's it say?
So I don't know.
I lied. I think it's definitely not 2 years. I've been in college for 2 years.
I don't know how far back this is, but do you think it's because they're not getting people to apply to be a cop that they have to lower the job requirement or job requirement?
I don't know.
I mean that is what normally happens if you can't find people with job requirements to lower. Kind of like testing scores.
I think the lower the job requirements,
Worse people
you're good. You're good. I think the low, just like Nerf said.
No, I mean you have a point there, but I mean, for a job like this, that's really important. You can't just lower requirements and let anyone in.
Well, I could have swore that when I actually applied to be a cop, and I could have swore I had a college degree.
Did you get accepted?
Yeah, I did.
What made you not go through with it?
I went to my other profession.
Gotcha.
But talking about my other profession, I had to take a test, a written, writing, reading, and a specific, whatever it is.
You still have to do that with.
No. Let me finish. So, I barely passed. My scores were barely passing. Now, I would have passed with like 10 points. To spare, yeah. They lowered the bar on how to become that specific profession.
For cops, I don't know this. Oh, go ahead. You're still going.
But why should they lower that? That's an important job too. I don't think that should be lowered. Do you?
I don't.
So I think it happens in all professions. That's my point. That was the point.
Requirements will obviously change over time, but I feel like the thing that they should do is like after a certain amount of time, as it passes, like current officers or current people in any profession should be retested after a while, whether it be medical or first responders.
Yeah, I think they should do that every 3 months.
What is it?
I mean, reevaluated, not retested, but just reevaluate.
What is it for? Is there one for cops? Like they get
I
retested or
think they do like
reevaluated?
psyche valves every so often, depending on the
Psyche
department.
Not like physical tests or anything like that, or like
Mm,
I don't even know what they go through, to be honest.
I don't know about the physical one. I just know about they check their mental health every so often. I think you get certified with your gun. I think.
Right.
Nursing, you gotta recertify for a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like almost.
That's good though. Honestly, that's good. You keep the best of the best in there, man.
Yeah. I mean, imagine if they lowered the standard on nurses or in healthcare.
We'd be screwed.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, you do a lot in nursing. They're upping it every year. Because now, I wanted to, go into nursing, and I wanted to get my bachelor's so I could do neonatal ICU. And so I've learned that I could do a separate training program that trains me in that. I'm already halfway done with bachelor's anyway. They're starting to require bachelors now.
Really?
In certain settings. Like, you can't even just have an associate's of nursing now.
Really?
In a lot of places, yeah. But these places are also paying for your bachelor. So they'll
That's
pay you.
good.
They'll pay you when you do it online or whatever, and you get your bachelor's.
They pay for your bachelor's.
Are they running out of nurses or something? Is that why they're doing that?
Mm-hmm. They're requiring higher stuff. I guess I don't know why. I feel like it has to do something with money, like grants.
Grants,
stuff
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
Like
like you said, they're trying to get the best of the best.
Yeah, that and like nurse practitioners now. I might be wrong, but I know now to be a nurse practitioner, you have to have a doctorate.
Really?
Yeah, you have to have a doctorate now. And I think before you had to have a master's.
Since you're in the medical field, I have a question for you. This is totally random off topic. How long does it take to become a chiropractor?
You need a doctorate?
A doctorate?
And probably like 4 years residency. So that's
Residency?
Yeah.
What's
I don't know.
residency?
Does it require residency? I don't know.
What's residency? What does that mean?
It's like after
like
you graduate.
like job shadowing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You intern for about I think a year.
You think that actually helps, like chiropractic? It does.
Yeah.
I feel like they do a little extra touching when it comes to when there's a girl.
I'm telling you, they are different. I think chiropractors are almost superhuman.
You think so?
Like, it doesn't matter what body is in front of them; they know where stuff's at, like that.
Yeah, that's
Like
crazy.
me compared to you, we're completely different, 100%.
Yeah, I know.
And they could locate every single tiny ridge and vertebrae just like that. Like, they can just touch it. I think that's interesting to me. I think roughly it's probably 10 years, 10 to 12.
It's crazy. Because they're an inch away from literally taking your life. Because when they like crack your neck, like one subtle like mismovement, you're done.
I wanted to, for the longest time, I wanted to be a cardiothoracic surgeon because I have heart problems and whatnot. And that's a long time too.
Really?
Yeah. Anesthesiologist is the longest, so that's the highest paid doctor.
Right.
You know,
Back to the police argument.
wait, back in high school, my heartbeat was at 46 beats per minute.
Is that high or low?
That's low. That's really low.
Yeah. I
Wait.
had to get a test.
Why was it that low?
I was in shape. No joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 46 beats per minute.
call
They
it now.
thought that I had a heart problem. But I
You were just
wrestled
healthy?
Yeah.
I have
Wrestle football and really wrestling. Wrestling will get you in shape if you really do it.
Now if we did it now, how much? What would it be at? Like 220?
Your heartbeat? Your heartbeat's probably 65, 70.
I'm saying yours. With the high cholesterol.
Mine's 65, 70.
my respirations per minute was like 8 breaths per minute when I was in the course. We got tested on it.
8
What was
breaths per
average?
minute?
8 breaths a minute. Wait.
And I was in the
That's
class.
really low, right?
Wait.
Yeah.
What was average?
It averages like 16 to 20.
You see, now that you said that, my brain is subconsciously making me breathe like 5 times a second.
Yeah.
It's weird how the brain
It's
works.
wild because I thought they were, when you do the test for it, they pretend like they're taking your radial pulse or whatever.
Right.
Something like that, so they don't let you know that they're taking your breath. Because if you let somebody know, obviously it's going to already change.
Right.
You can't change your pulse.
Right.
So I was just resting. I didn't even know they were doing it. And they were like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, why? I'm just chilling. They were like, well, the student did it and the teacher was with me. So the teacher had to match up with the student, or the student had to match up with what the teacher got.
Right.
And the teacher was like, and the student was like, and they were like, yeah. And I was just sitting there.
Wait, you weren't trying to take the lead? Like, it was just natural.
I was just chilling. Like almost like Wim Hof. Like that Wim Hof method or whatever. Crazy. That and I had the craziest radial pulse.
Dude, I can never find my pulse if I do it myself.
Well, you can't find it. I mean, you can.
I would be able to, like, when we used to do the pacer test, my blood was pumping, then I could do it on my neck.
That and temporal.
You can do that now. On your neck.
I know, I just never can.
You get temporal pulse.
See, I don't feel shit.
On your wrist, too.
Yeah, I know, like, the left wrist.
Radial, apical, carotid, temporal. Temporal, that's the one that I feel a lot when I get done running.
Throbbing feeling, yeah.
I feel like I got a headache every time I start working out. That's no joke.
Why do you think that is, Mike?
He gets bruises on top of his belly from his tips smacking it.
My hands swell up too. The blood flow in my hands is ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah.
Your hands start swelling up?
Yeah, dude.
I think mine do too.
They do.
You not moisturized, Mike?
I don't think it has anything to do
Yeah,
with
it has nothing to do with it.
Do you know what time it is?
Segment time.
Time for the hot seat.
Hot seat. Oh, you want to do that again?
Yeah.
I say we do a different one.
All right. Would you rather?
Would you rather? Okay, I'm down. You want to come up and freestyle it?
No.
Okay.
You can just search them up.
All right, Mike. Let's go. Would you rather?
it.
Let's wrap up.
We're gonna go
It's time to. It's time to wrap up this show on a high note. We've had a lot of lows here today. A lot of headbutting.
His voice really low. I think you should do the high voice.
For the would you
low,
rather?
The low voice. No, the low voice makes it seem like he's an asshole. He's not trying to be an asshole.
I am an asshole.
See, like that's not intimidating.
We've had a lot of stuff go on this episode. It's been our most fruitful and most dreadful all in one. I still love you like an uncle, Mike.
Hey, listen.
Would you rather, bitch?
I thought we were freestyling.
I guarantee nobody would come up with a freestyle.
Would you rather? All right, here we go, Mike. Let's go.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I wasn't prepared for this segment.
It's cereal soup.
What's the sexiest and least sexy name?
Oh.
How about we fucking
All right,
answer
sexiest, near me, least sexiest,
Christian.
Yeah. That was pretty easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Tell it to.
Because, I mean, Christian could be turned off to, like, half of the world due to their religion, you know what I mean? Not everybody's Christian.
What's the weirdest smell you've ever smelled? That's a good question.
Weirdest smell I've ever smelled.
Huh.
Avocado.
Does that even have a smell?
Say not. I'm playing.
Avocado has a smell, does it? I don't fucking
think
know.
so.
I don't know.
Like that.
Weirdest smell I've ever smelled.
I don't know.
That's a tough
That's a
one.
tough question.
That is.
Mike, last podcast.
Yeah,
All of us
roommate
when we
here.
freaking walk off the set. No, but weirdest smell? I'd probably have to say fucking...
Hold on. 3 episodes in and we're already walking off. Fuck, we're not in good shape.
Oh, you number 14.
What part of kids' movies completely scared you?
I got
Scarred.
I got two. One, the beginning of fucking Scooby-Doo with that motherfucking flying white ghost thing.
Uh-huh.
Scared the shit out of me.
Really?
And 2, the Grinch.
Grinch?
When he was on the ceiling and the mask fell off and hit the ground scared the piss out of me. I wouldn't watch it. I wouldn't watch it when I was a kid.
No,
I
I think
that's the
I think
mask,
it's
right?
asking like as if you were an adult. Like what scary movie now?
It's not
Or
even.
what
no,
kids
No,
scary
it's
movie?
asking
What
like
part of a kid's movie?
Yeah, that you watch now. That's
No. No, why would it scar you now?
Who would watch kid movie? Well, I mean, I still do, but I
Some
mean,
shit.
I think they're talking about like when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Sex written
I
in
don't
the
think
sky
I-
of Lion King.
this
Did it?
this question don't make sense for us.
Oh, it does. It does. For me,
No.
it was. It
You
was
know what movie I watched when I was a kid?
what?
It, the first one.
I haven't watched any of them.
Wait, time out. 2 seconds.
Yeah,
What year did it come out?
like 95, 85, maybe.
I thought the first. I thought it just
Oh wait,
came
no,
out.
I'm sorry.
90,
No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the. For some reason, I thought of Up.
I also watched the movie Up. That shit scared the fuck
What part
out
of
of me.
I don't know. I don't know why. I didn't.
What
Yeah.
part of Up scared you, motherfucker?
Up didn't scare me. I thought.
That's some deep shit right there.
No, I thought Mike was talking about Up. I don't know.
Are you okay? Did you go through something with some balloons and a house flying away?
Didn't you cry it Up? You did.
No. Okay.
Hey,
kids
wait
with-
a second. Up is a movie you can cry at. That's it.
I don't remember. I remember
bawled my eyes
I went
out.
on a
You can, but I didn't.
I went on a field trip to watch that. I
Bawled my
love
eyes
Up.
out.
You cried during a field trip with all your
No, I didn't cry. I didn't.
Another movie that made me
fucking cry.
I
fucking
cried to Marley.
bawl
and Me.
my eyes
I-
out.
yeah.
Click. With
What?
Adam Sandler.
At the
When his-
end,
yo,
it's
yep.
not bad.
I was.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
I was-
Spoiler alerts, boys. I've never
Spoiler
watched
We'll
it.
talk about
What?
it. When his dad is that the one you're talking about? When he
Yeah, when he,
Go ahead. Talk
Yeah.
about it.
yeah, when he,
Well, I was stupid sick. Like I was so sick. Like I had a crazy fever. Like I think
Corona.
no, this was like 2 years ago.
Not when you were a kid, buddy.
No, I'm telling you this now.
No, okay.
Dude, I was laying in my bed and I was just bawling. I was like, oh my god.
The ending is pretty fucking.
What scene did it to you?
the ending.
When he was laying in the middle of the road when it was
Yeah.
raining,
Really? I would have
hurt
thought
me.
the part that got me was like the dad scene when his dad. The last time he saw his dad, that one was pretty sad. I didn't cry, but it
I didn't cry.
I mean,
Nah.
those are scenes
was
that'll
really
hit you.
sad.
Back,
Goosebumps.
The only movie I ever cried at was Marley and Me.
Yeah, I cried at Marley and Me. But I want to answer that question. It wasn't a kids movie for me. It was a TV show, and it was Monstober, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, Apartment Suite, whatever that was, that haunted motherfucker, bro. I was like 6 years old. I was
Maybe.
gone. That shit
You know-
scared the shit out of me.
Sorry, let me go, Christian. Keep that thought,
I got it.
dude. When I was a fucking kid, we had Are You Scared of the Dark on Nickelodeon. It was all shows about scary shit.
Nah, you're it wasn't compared to our Monstober and shit, bro. All the movies we had, Halloween Town, all that stuff.
You just said Zach and Cody are fucking scary.
No, bro, the apartment episode, y'all remember that?
That was scary shit. No. Scary shit.
Watch Are You Afraid of the Dark on Saturday nights when you're 5 and 6, 7, 8 years old.
Scariest shit I've ever seen when I was a kid. 2 episodes of SpongeBob.
Which ones?
Slash Sling and Slasher. When you saw Nosferatu flicking the light at the end, scared the shit out
Oh
of me.
yeah.
Which one did he was running from something one episode. I remember that.
I'm
one.
telling you, it was the one with the chip, the napkin, and the penny. And the gorilla came down and ripped them all apart. Scared the living shit out of me. That was
SpongeBob's
God.
not for kids.
Bro, I'm literally taking a road down nostalgic road.
oh
right
my
now.
god, no. And another one, when Mr. Krabs was a robot, it was like, beep, boop, doop, doop, boop, bop.
Dog, freaking, he was
Scared
number.
the shit out of
Remember
me.
the He Was #1 episode? He was #1. Oh my god, dude! And
Rock
then
Bottom.
now I'm
Rock
thinking
Bottom,
of like
wasn't it?
Fairly Odd Parents and Jimmy Neutron. It might have been Rock Bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. And it was
That might
dark
be
and-
what I'm talking about too.
Might be.
The rock bottom thing.
Yeah, remember like SpongeBob wore his freaking soda helmet, and then
He
it was
was
like
crazy.
#1.
Oh, I'm talking about the one where he had like the hand balloons, and he went down there, and he was just like at rock bottom, and it was just freaky. And he went to the window, and it was just some like dead person.
Are you talking about the movie?
I remember what episode you're talking. No, that's not a movie. Your episode was where he got the hat with the drinks on the side.
Yeah, and it was haunted, right?
It was what's his name?
I don't know. I just remember he kept saying he was number.
I also remember.
I was definitely brought up different than you fuckers.
Well, I mean, you were also brought up in the 40s.
Here we go. So, when I was a kid, I don't even remember what these names of these movies are, but one was, it was a bunch of fucking puppets. These puppets were like, yeah, I watched that shit when I was like 10.
Muppets?
No,
Dude,
puppets.
I
Like,
saw.
They would just fucking wake up and fucking kill your ass. Also, another movie that nobody knew I watched when I was a kid was these motherfuckers would get abducted by an alien. It's like the Killer Clowns, I think it was. Killer Clowns. It wasn't it.
Busted that one.
Did he?
And I was like, yeah. But they would fucking hide bodies in cotton candy fucking shit.
No.
Courage the Cowardly Dog was scary.
Yeah,
shit, too.
yeah. That's a good example, bro. That
Oh
used
my
to scare me shitless, man.
That and
And there's one last movie I want to mention, and then I'll let you guys take it away. It was I'll never forget the name of it. This basement had like a secret portal to like fucking hell, basically. It was called Mostly Ghostly. Who Let the Ghosts Out? That shit scared the shit out of me. I don't know if you guys remember it. You probably would if you watched a clip of it. It was bad.
What's the next question?
Hold on,
I'm sorry.
This is a good.
Christian,
This is good.
there is another movie where the kid got taken underneath by a fucking monster. I forget what the name of it is.
Wasn't that Poltergeist?
No. It wasn't scary.
Little
It was a
Monsters?
kids movie.
Little Monsters.
Was it?
Was it with the blue guy and he got pulled under his bed?
He got pulled under his bed. That
And there was
shit
a whole
fucked
bunch.
me up.
That shit scared the
That
shit out
shit
of me.
fucked me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was like it wasn't freaky. Like it was meant for kids, but it still was creepy as shit.
It was literally tying into the story where a monster lives under your bed. Yeah. This movie got me.
The little
Pull
monster.
pull up a picture.
Fucking 89.
Pull up a picture with
No.
of the monster.
Bro, that reminds
That's
me.
it.
When I first watched Zathura when I was young, I was scared as shit of those aliens. Zathura, y'all remember Zathura?
I can't bring it up.
Christian, you remember Zathura?
I don't think so.
Yo, pull up Zathura real
Wasn't
quick,
that
Mike.
the one where they played the game and they went to space?
Yeah, played the game and went to space.
There was just one show, bro.
Yeah.
Zathura. Zathura. It's the guy from
This
yeah.
shit didn't have anything on Little Monsters, boy.
Bro, it's aliens in space, man.
There's
Bro,
just
like,
one.
They were
There's
trying to
just
kill those
one.
kids.
Try to go back and watch Little Monsters. I'm sorry, Christian.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm trying to think.
Little Monsters will fuck you up right now.
100%. 100%. There was just one show that was like stupid old, and the theme song was like. I
feel like I know the theme song.
It was just these big fucking mascots, scary as shit, and they were freaky. Like they slid down slides, and it was just fuck my shit. Look up old cartoons with mascots.
You know something that's
Or not cartoon, old TV shows with mascots.
you know, like freaking some characters that we were taught to fall in love with, but now that you look at them, they're creepy as shit. Fucking Teletubbies. You guys like aren't Teletubbies like wild? Don't you think they're a little crazy?
I think it's a weird show, though. I will say that.
Nah, Teletubbies look fucking creepy. I doubt this is a very broad search, boys. I don't think you're gonna find it this way.
You gotta bring it back. Let's bring it back to the next episode. You gotta look that.
You guys gotta see this shit.
Well, you gotta look it up. Don't bring your phone out.
Go ahead, search it up. Search it up.
That's my job. Listen.
Look, Simon. Go ahead.
Yeah, so when my friends, I don't know, when the parents left the house, we just watch whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, we did too.
Dude, I probably watched a lot of movies I shouldn't have.
You found it?
The motherfucking banana splits.
The banana splits?
This shit scared the piss out of me. Boy, I swear to you. Oh my.
With what's recommended, Mike, we're going to just eat food. Never mind.
Go ahead. Watch a clip. Watch a clip.
No.
Why not? Yeah, go ahead and play it real quick.
I don't think we can do that.
You can play it, dude. If it gets copyrighted, we're not making any money on this anyway.
We're shooting for 8 viewers.
Unmuted. Whoa.
I'm done with it.
That shit scared the piss out of me.
What the
bro.
fuck are you scared of?
It was just freaking.
But that's, I mean,
That shit
that's the
came
point, though.
That shit came on when I was like 6, and it was like midnight.
Who remembers the dinosaurs? Remember that cartoon?
The Land Before Time?
No.
Wasn't that?
It was like real life dinosaurs. They were like,
I think you're mistaken with Jurassic Park. Like, I don't know. The only one I know is Land Before Time.
Teletubbies was always the scariest fucking.
Bro, don't they look fucking creepy?
right here, look at these motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah. They look cute, actually. They don't look scary.
They literally took. What was the show? Roseanne. Roseanne is literally this show.
Roseanne.
Shit.
Alright.
Did you watch the fucking movie I told you to watch a long time ago, Nerm?
Never.
Fallen? Dreaming. Oh, silent night. I'm free. Alright, boys. I feel like it's time to wrap it up. We've been shooting about a good 2 hours. I agree. This was a very good episode. A lot of up and downs, a lot of button heads. We're still boys at the end of the day. Just know that, brothers fight, nephews fight with
There's
their
a reason
uncles.
why we're
You need to cut
DeRailed.
that shit out and do a regular fucking
I
outro.
feel like we shouldn't though. I feel like that's
That
No,
last
I don't-
part, we
I
should
don't
cut
think
that
we
shit
should
out.
add
Why not?
screaming and cussing.
Yeah.
Because that's going to turn viewers away.
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like that's entertainment.
That's not really entertaining.
Why do you think Alex Jones is famous?
Alex
That's
Jones,
his.
we
We're
are
not.
not Alex
We're not.
Jones.
Alex.
We're not close to that.
Oh shit! I don't know. It's been a good episode. Whether you guys see the argument or not, it was great. All right. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you guys are watching the episode. Make sure you guys click. Matter of fact, and if you're still here, we love you dearly because you're gonna want to be here. In 5 years, you're gonna be the one to say, "Man, I was watching them back when they weren't shit." And then when it's 5 years later, you're gonna be like, "Damn, they're still not shit."
5 years after that, they're going to be like, damn, they're the shit.
Yeah, exactly. This is all a process.
I'm joking.
But
79 by that time.
Oh man, he's gonna be walking. He's gonna be freaking using the cane and shit.
You can't skip the ad until you play the video. You're so old.
All right, man. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe as always. Comment what you guys thought. Yeah, it's been real and it's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. As always, we'll see you next time.